Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to Sonic Boom TV, episode 14. This is just going to be a what's new kind of video. I don't have a lot to show right now. As some of you know, I'm not having the best time with money and jobs and all that stuff. So what I buy right now is, I got to be selective, and I can't spend a lot of money on things. So, but I did manage to pick up 4 albums that, well, 3 albums I'd never had on vinyl before, and 1 that I have, but I got a new version of it. And that will be, the first one will be Metallica's Injustice for All. This is the Walmart Dyer's Green vinyl version. I don't know if you can see that sticker. Dyer's Green. It's kind of funny they come up with these names for the color, but it's not really any different than anybody else's green, or whatever. The thing I'm disappointed about this album in particular is that it's not a gatefold. I wish it was. I would like to see more art like that or whatever. But it's just a slide in. 2 records. Came with the insert lyric sheet, which is kind of nice. And then, but the interior sleeves are just, they're white. They're nice. They've got like the that plasticky, inside to them, and then they are this green. It's a little dark on the screen, it looks like, but it's really a translucent, almost lime kind of green, but it looks more like money on what I'm seeing on the screen there. So there's two records to it. Came with a download card too. I don't know what I did with that. I think I took it out. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, so I had originally bought the black versions of all the Metallica albums, but not all the Metallica albums, but several of the Metallica albums about 6 months to a year ago. And then Walmart put the colored versions out, and I wasn't going to buy them, but I never had Kill 'Em All, so I went and I found that one, and I let the others go. And then they sold out, of course, and people were flipping them for ridiculous amounts of money. This one, $27.97, the regular price. People were flipping them for like $80, $90 or whatever, and I was like, nah, I wish I would have got those, because some of the colors are cool, and whatever. So I bought Kill 'Em All, and then a couple months go by, and all of a sudden Walmart pops up with a few copies of Master of Puppets, so I bought that one. Then they got, a few months later, they got Ride the Lightning. And that was the one I wanted because of the blue vinyl, and this one because of the green. Those are 2 I really wanted because of the colors. So I got Ride the Lightning a couple months ago, and then maybe a week or so ago, Injustice for All popped up. So I got that. I never did buy the Hardwired to Self-Destruct colored one. I don't really want that one necessarily. I mean, maybe if I see it, I might, but I've never seen that in this area as far as the Walmart stuff goes. That orange vinyl one, never seen it anywhere. So I'm good with that because that's not one of my favorite Metallica albums or anything, and one version of it is more than enough, because usually I don't buy more than one version of anything, unless something just gets me, and that one did. So I have a good bit of Metallica albums now on vinyl. Nothing original pressing or anything like that, but just something, Metallica, whatever. The next one, I found this at Target. It's Megadeth, A Night in Buenos Aires. I'm going to do a review of this, so I'm not really going to say a lot. It's a triple gatefold album. Boom. Boom. You can see that very well. It's red vinyl. not gonna. It's like it's a deep red. I don't know why this screen doesn't do justice to these colors, but it's, you know, fire engine red almost. All 3 discs are the same color. But that one, I'll give it it's a full review on that. Hopefully, maybe not, but hopefully tomorrow. I need a haircut, by the way, if anybody's paying attention. So you'll never see me without a hat, without a haircut. The next thing I got was a surprise to see at Walmart, of all places. But I came across it, and I was like, well, I gotta buy it. Oh, you hear my dog throwing up over there? That's gross. She's probably not throwing up. She's just gagging on water. But anyway, I came across the U2's The Unforgettable Fire at Walmart. Walmart tends to have a whole lot of stuff that I don't want or already own. But every now and again, you walk in there and there's like a whole bunch of records. And there's one that you like. First of all, why is this at Walmart? Because I would never expect it to be. And then, why they only got 1 copy, you know? So anyway, this is on limited edition wine vinyl, it says. And it's a 35th anniversary, 100 gram, 180 grams, colored. And this is like English, the British version, like, of colored. Vinyl pressing. Includes Pride in the Name of Love, Bad, A Sort of Homecoming, and a 16-page booklet. And that's the one thing about U2 albums that I really have been liking, is that the stuff that I'm finding, it's very well packaged now. This is, you know, single disc. It's made in the Czech Republic. I don't know if you can see that right there, sideways. I'll get that sticker a little better, too, if you guys can maybe read that. And then it comes with an inner. The record is not in this sleeve, but it's a printed inner sleeve. Maybe this is what the original looked like. Original pressing. It's got some stuff here. It's gold writing, so it's hard to see, but that's like the credits and stuff like that. But the record actually came in a black inner sleeve that's got the plastic on the inside, so it's a nice sleeve. And then the vinyl itself is kind of a wine color. I would say it's kind of a burgundy, a light burgundy though, not like, you know, if I was gonna say this was wine, it's not what I would think of. I don't drink wine, but I know wine is dark red most of the time, and this is not really it. But I'm not going to complain because it matches the album, and that's what it really needs to do. Because, you know, if you're going to do colored vinyl, it should match the artwork or whatever as best as possible. So we got that. And it also comes with this booklet, which is another thing they've been doing on a lot of their albums. This, I guess it's about 16 pages. It has photos and lyrics. The lyrics are in gold, so it's hard to see, but some really, you know, these nice old grainy pictures that they used to do for a lot of U2 stuff. I don't know if these were printed in the CD version of the book, of the album, back in the day, but I'm going to find out because some of these pictures I don't remember. But you know, kind of cool. These are like the single covers on these two, which they should have made those bigger, but you know, I wasn't there. That's a cool picture of the band, and this is probably like what, 83, 84, something like that. So they're all, you know, much older now. Really good one of Bono. More lyrics and credits and stuff. Another picture, and the back. So that was a really good deal. I wasn't expecting it to be at Walmart. It was $26.97. So still pretty good price for a record these days. You know, especially with all that stuff inside of it, because a lot of records don't have very much, and it really feels like you're getting ripped off. You know, when you pay $35 or whatever they're charging for a lot of records these days, and you don't get much out of it. You know, as far as bonus materials, I mean, it's just the record, and sometimes not even a printed, you know, inner sleeve or lyrics or anything. I wish more albums would come with, you know, download cards, because I think that's kind of, you know, should be part of what you're getting these days. I mean, I know everybody buys vinyl because they want the vinyl, but you can't bring the vinyl with you everywhere you go. So, you know, it just, to me, it seems like they should do it, but not everybody does it. So lastly, about half an hour ago, I went to Walmart, and I was just, again, looking through the stuff just to see what they had, and there was nothing that I hadn't seen before. And you know, there was a few albums that maybe I would be consider, like there was a Bad Company greatest hits, and you know, I'm not the biggest Bad Company fan. I do like their hit songs, but I've been on record saying that Bad Company is boring, and people did not like that at all. But you know, whatever. So anyway, I flipped through all the stuff, and they had a lot of records this time. I don't know like what they're stocking up for, but there was probably maybe 200, you know, now I wouldn't say 200 titles, but at least 200 records in this little bin that they have. You know, it's a little 4-tiered shelf, and it's, you know, maybe 8 feet wide or something. I don't know, maybe not that far, but you know, they didn't have a ton of stuff as far as different titles, but one thing I found in there, wasn't expecting it: Soundgarden, King Animal. I don't remember this album too well. When it came out, I never bought it, but I got it from the library, and I listened to it. I don't even know if I made a copy of it for myself, but I remember, I think I listened to it once, and you know, it was I wasn't super impressed with it, but I didn't give it a chance either. So, and I saw this, and I was like, you know, I might as well just get that. You know, it's a Soundgarden album. I have several of their albums on vinyl. I have almost everything on CD somewhere on my wall of CDs here. But this one, I never gave it a fair chance, so I thought, you know what, let me get it. And it hasn't been opened yet, so I'm gonna pop it open right now, because I don't even know, there's no hype sticker or anything on it, so I don't even know if it's colored vinyl, black vinyl. I don't know. It may not even be in a United States released version, because sometimes Walmart, like that U2 was a Czech Republic version, but I don't know. Like this one, I already can feel the cover is a matte finish, so that's kind of nice to go with this photo. You know, this sepia tone kind of photo, black and white. Gatefold. It's very heavy, so I don't know. I'm assuming the vinyl is 180 gram, and it is black vinyl. It looks like, yeah. Yep. If you guys can see the labels. The labels are nice. You know, bands or record companies or whoever's responsible for deciding, when they do the labels that aren't the company standard label, you know. I mean, that was cool back in the 50s, I think, on the, you know, if you buy 7-inch 45s or whatever, you know, that was cool back then. But I really just don't like it now. Like when you see those records, I think it's MCA records with the rainbow or whatever. It's ridiculous. Who wants that? You know, I want my records to represent the band, not the company that put the thing out. So I'll just leave that one in there. If you see I don't know if you can see that label. You know, trees and stuff, whatever. But then it comes with this book, which is a good surprise. See what we got here. Oops, try not to bang it up too much. Chris Cornell. Got lyrics. Some flowers and lyrics. Who's that? I think that's Matt Cameron. I think that's who that is. I'm not sure. I forget the names of all of the members of Soundgarden. There's somebody else. I don't know the name. Very kind of artsy looking, thing here. Is that Kim Thale? Was that his name? I don't know. But it's a nice package. I mean, it's very subdued kind of photography. I don't know if that means the album's not heavy. I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, I listened to this maybe one time, and I don't know. I didn't give it enough of a chance to even remember it. So, like, I'm looking at the song list. Been Away Too Long, Non-State Actor, by Crooked Steps, 1,000 Days Before, Blood on the Valley Floor, Bones of Birds, Tari, Attrition, Black Saturday, Halfway There, Worst Dreams, Eyelids Mouth, and Rowing. And I don't recognize any of those songs. I don't know if they didn't have any hits off of this. I don't know, but I don't recognize any of those song titles. This came out in 2012. So I'm going to have to look it up and see what version I got here. Because I know there were some colored vinyl versions listed on Discogs, but this is just the black version. So this may actually be a 2012 pressing of it. I know they did some in 2019 as well. But anyway, so I'll give that a listen. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be listening to all of these. Because these four that I've had, I've had the other three for a couple weeks. I listened to part of the Megadeth one, and it was really good so far. But I'm gonna do a full listening and review of that one. Hopefully tomorrow. It's 3 LPs, so it'll take a couple of while. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hopefully get some more coming out soon. I may do some CD reviews of different things, or or a combination of CD and records together, like of some of my favorite bands or something, and talk about those guys. And there's bands that I like that people don't like so much. I mean, people like them, but like Green Day, for example. The big argument: Green Day is not punk rock. Who cares? Does it matter if they're the 77 style punk, or if they're hardcore or whatever? Who cares? They're just a band, So, and then another one people love to hate is Pearl Jam. I have a lot of their stuff. Just different bands, that I love, and whether people out there love them or not, who knows? But it's my channel. I can do what I want. So anyway, that's the end of this episode. I tried to keep it under 20 minutes, and I did. So there you go. You guys have a good day, and I'll be back.